As you're growing up, it's very easy to be curious about the world as a young person. It's very easy for a lot of things to grab your attention and for you to become interested in them. As this happens, your ambitions grow. The career you want to have, the type of social circle you want to be in, the places you want to travel to, the type of lifestyle you want to have, and the impact you want to have on the world. When you're still very young, you believe you have a lot to look forward to, and the feeling of anticipation is very exciting to say the least. Even if there are amazing things that you want to accomplish, you've got the time to prove yourself, and as a young person, you're an exception for an individual that hasn't become their version of successful just yet. Once you start getting older and gain more life experience, it can become more apparent that those goals are going to be more difficult to achieve than you had initially thought. Everyone's circumstances will be different, but let's just say you may have achieved some of those goals, such as graduating from university, getting into some sort of decent shape, building your confidence and self-esteem as an individual, being able to work in your dream career whilst also having a good set of people around you that have been supporting you and encouraging your growth and all your experimental endeavors. You may have gotten further than you thought you were going to have initially and have integrated into society as a decently respectable person. People wouldn't be able to recognize you from the background that you came from, and whilst a lot of the time these are all signs of growth and progress, you still aren't where you want to be in life just yet, and as time goes on, the pressure of you having your life together really turns up, and then you may even have the feeling of guilt and a loss of motivation for not being there yet. For some people, they may have not purchased their first property yet, or they might have not built that successful business just yet, have found their ideal lifelong partner yet, or even have moved to the ideal country in which they want to live in. Whatever it may be, there will always be big life-changing goals for a person that they may have just not achieved yet, and those goals may seem very far away. This is the first time you may be in pursuit of new, very big and difficult goals to the point where things may feel very uncertain and you may be doubting as to whether or not they're achievable for you. And as time goes on, if you end up in a rut, you may stop looking forward to things and the future because it doesn't seem like you can make things happen the way you thought. But when you really think about it, compared to when you were a lot younger, those older goals in the past were just as scary, and it was just as difficult to convince yourself that you can achieve them as you were working towards them when you were younger. Graduating from high school, college, becoming really good at your favorite sports, being able to confidently talk to other people and make friends, learning how to dress, becoming a little more financially stable, and so on and so forth. But if you look at yourself now, you have achieved all of those things and much more. The point is that any new goal that's worth achieving and is a big goal of yours will always be a tough one if you're an ambitious individual, and that's why it becomes easy to doubt yourself. And as you grow, so will the size and difficulty of your goals. You need to change your mindset when it comes to self-doubt. One of the best ways to do this is by outworking your self-doubt. It's easy to doubt yourself when you aren't doing any of the work you need to be doing and you're just stagnant. It doesn't matter what the goal is. If you're always taking a step closer towards it every day, you always feel better about it. If you're trying to lose weight and you're going to the gym every day and working out, you always feel better and more confident in achieving that goal than the person who just stays at home and hopes their fat cells just go away and shrink all by themselves. So outworking your self-doubt is a surefire way to feel much more confident, and so therefore make sure to take action every single day. Another concept to come to terms with is you need to focus on your input and not worry about the output. What this means is that with some goals, you can't always control the results, you can only control the input. You are responsible for the input, which is carrying out the tasks. So if you go to the gym every day and don't see any results straight away, that shouldn't be your concern. Your concern should be to carry on going to the gym weekly, consistently, and eating healthy consistently over a sustained period of time, and then the results will naturally come along. If you're trying to find clients for your business, you need to be making the calls every single day. Even if you make 200 calls a day for a few days in a row without signing any clients, you need to continue doing this every day without fail, regardless of the result. Eventually, you'll start signing clients, whether that's a week or 2 weeks later. You might need to improvise your technique if you haven't signed any clients after a whole month, but most people give up way before this. Point is, focus on the calls every single day. Another way to remove self-doubt is to break down your goals into smaller goals and milestones. This works because your goals may be so big that they may be daunting to look at, but if you're trying to lose 50 pounds, which might take 12 months, let's just say for example, if you break it down to 10 pounds at a time, you can set those mini 10 pound weight loss targets for around every 2 months. And as you hit your 10 pound weight loss goals every 2 months, you'll build your confidence and ability to continue to reaching that 50 pound goal, and this will remove the self-doubt. If you're trying to sign 24 clients for the year, you can break this down to only 2 clients per month. This way you can forget about the 24 clients for just a second and just focus on those 2 clients for the month, which will make your task a lot easier and less daunting. Before you know it, by the end of the year, you'll have achieved 24 client signups or somewhere very close to it. So there you have it, a few actionable steps to take towards eliminating self-doubt and achieving your goals. This is our 100th video, so I'd just like to give a big thank you to everyone who has been watching and supporting so far. We've got a very long way to go, and there's lots more content to come, and hopefully we can create a positive and uplifting community amongst ourselves, as that's the whole aim and goal of this channel. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and comment down below on any suggestions for any future videos. Until next time, guys.